The LPGA Tour had Caitlin Clark play. The event was taken over by the ominous crowd. The LPGA have completely shown up the WNBA.
Out of the blue, Caitlin Clark has pulled off something absolutely unbelievable, and the sports world can't stop talking about it. Rather than lighting up the basketball court like she always does, she's now stealing the spotlight on the golf course. And incredibly, she's already shattered a world record. This bold move left both fans and analysts stunned, completely redefining what they thought was possible. Caitlin didn't just try golf. She dominated it with a performance that will be remembered for years to come. Today, we're breaking down how her breathtaking round shook the sports world to its core. Her highlights weren't just good. They were game-changing, setting a new standard for athletic crossover success. With each precise swing, Caitlin proved that her relentless drive, skill, and competitive mindset know no limits. She's not only matching professional golfers. In many ways, she's outperforming them, reminding everyone that true greatness transcends the boundaries of any single sport.
Yeah, well, I'm just obviously really thankful for Gainbridge and everything that they do, not only in women's sports, but just sports in general. It's tremendous, and I feel very lucky to be a partner of theirs, and sports unites people, and that's kind of what this feels like too. It's just bringing people together where they can find joy in something.
Nobody could have foreseen Caitlin Clark's daring jump into the world of golf. A shocking yet fascinating move from an athlete celebrated for her explosive plays, lightning reactions, and fiery dominance on the basketball court. For anyone who ever saw golf as a slow, relaxed game, Caitlin's arrival instantly changed that perception. What began as a simple curiosity soon evolved into something far more serious and captivating. From her very first swing, it became evident that she brought the same unbreakable mindset and competitive fire that made her a basketball legend. Her passion, precision, and unwavering focus illuminated the course just as they do the court. Still, there was something different, almost magnetic, about the way she moved across the green. Every swing reflected perfect control, raw power, and effortless athletic grace, making it impossible to look away. Skepticism surfaced almost instantly. After all, basketball and golf exist on completely opposite ends of the athletic spectrum. Basketball is driven by constant motion, raw power, and rapid reactions, while golf revolves around patience, accuracy, and mental discipline. Could an athlete like Caitlin Clark, known for her speed, aggression, and relentless energy, truly adapt to a sport where silence and stillness rule? Fans and sports experts began to question whether her fast-tempo mindset and competitive fire could thrive in an environment that values control, timing, and precision over intensity.
This is a crazy, crazy putt right here. Did she make that? There's no way she made that putt. Leaving Nelly Korda with a tip in. That's a nice little putt.
Even though Caitlin had been familiar with golf for years, the speed at which she mastered the game left everyone in disbelief. She transitioned into the sport with astonishing ease and self-assurance, displaying the same discipline and focus that once made her a dominant force on the basketball court. Her dedication was crystal clear. She studied every shot, perfected every swing, and treated every round like a championship moment. The quiet composure and laser-sharp focus she carried on the green were a reflection of years of mental resilience and elite-level training, proving that her legendary work ethic extends far beyond basketball and into every challenge she takes on.
Well, I'm sure she's going to get quite a
Free
few
lessons.
from Nelly. Maybe, fine-tune that part of it. But,
like that
I
plan.
mean, you're an athlete. You're used to crowds, and I'm sure you play better under pressure.
It was truly thrilling for fans to watch Caitlin Clark step into an entirely new sport with the same fiery energy and determination that made her a basketball star. Everyone was eager to see if she could conquer a game so different from her usual one. Her transition became a perfect example of how a celebrity athlete can elevate a growing sport simply by participating in it. When Caitlin began competing and posting her golf highlights, the reaction was immediate, pure astonishment. Her drives off the tee were unbelievably powerful, leaving onlookers questioning whether they were watching a seasoned professional. Those jaw-dropping moments silenced even the harshest critics. Her precision with the irons and putter displayed a deep understanding of golf mechanics, something that typically takes years to develop. Yet Caitlin seemed to have a natural, almost effortless talent that left both sports analysts and golf veterans amazed. In an interview after her opening round, Caitlin admitted with a laugh, "I don't usually get nervous in basketball, but I did a little here, mostly because I didn't want to hit anyone. Honestly, I'm just trying to have fun." But it quickly became clear that this was more than just fun for her. Caitlin Clark was taking golf seriously, and she was excelling. Her composure, flawless swing rhythm, and quick course awareness made her stand out among even experienced players. Professional golfers approached her mid-tournament just to shake her hand and thank her for bringing so much attention, excitement, and credibility to the sport. The media quickly caught on to Caitlin Clark's incredible new journey, and before long, her name was everywhere. What started as a simple crossover turned into a global sports sensation. Known for breaking barriers in basketball, Caitlin was now rewriting the narrative in golf, capturing the world's attention once again. Fans tuned in, wondering if she could live up to the buzz, and she absolutely did. Broadcasters and golf enthusiasts were amazed not just by her strength, but by her remarkable precision, focus, and understanding of golf strategy. It became clear that Caitlin wasn't just relying on raw athleticism. She was mastering the art of finesse and control that defines top-tier golf. Analysts even started comparing her to other icons, tried to imagine who else in women's sports could command this level of attention. The answer was simple: very few. Caitlin Clark's impact had transcended basketball, creating an electric buzz across the entire sports world. Her rounds were being described as historic, and with each performance, she shattered long-standing records once held by elite golfers. As her golf journey gained more momentum, the conversation expanded far beyond the sports community. Fans and analysts alike were stunned by how naturally she transferred her skills to such a different environment. The power, focus, and precision she displayed on the green seemed almost unreal. Golf journalists couldn't stop praising her, calling her arrival a revolutionary moment for the sport. Suddenly, millions of new fans who had never paid attention to golf before were tuning in just to see her play. With every new round, Caitlin's form grew sharper, her confidence deeper, and her connection to the game stronger. Her shots became cleaner, her course reading more instinctive, and her presence more commanding. By this point, her golf highlights weren't just impressive. They were transformational, proving that Caitlin Clark wasn't just crossing sports. She was redefining what greatness looks like across every arena. Caitlin Clark's journey quickly evolved into something far bigger than just an athlete trying a new sport. It became a movement. Her approach to golf brought a surge of life and excitement to a game often seen as calm and traditional. The way she carried herself on the course, confident, focused, and endlessly competitive, gave golf a modern spark that resonated with younger audiences. Social media lit up with clips of her swings, with millions of fans analyzing every move and marveling at how effortlessly she adapted to a completely different challenge. Her presence on the course created an electric atmosphere that drew massive crowds. Fans weren't just watching golf, they were watching a phenomenon. Caitlin's blend of precision, strategy, and raw athletic power was something the sport hadn't seen before. Analysts hailed her technique as revolutionary and praised her for introducing a fresh, dynamic rhythm to the game. Suddenly, golf wasn't just about quiet concentration. It was about breaking barriers and inspiring the next generation. The excitement around her LPGA Pro-Am appearance exploded, with networks expanding their coverage and commentators predicting record viewership. Every new highlight video seemed to capture a groundbreaking shot, a never-before-seen feat, or a moment of pure brilliance that left even seasoned professionals speechless. Wherever Caitlin Clark went, whether courtside or on the green, she drew attention and admiration. Golf outlets that rarely mentioned basketball began publishing full-page features on her, celebrating her impact. Veteran golfers and sports icons publicly acknowledged her influence, noting how her determination, humility, and natural ability had seamlessly bridged two completely different sports. One pro golfer even shared, "She's incredible, so kind, so focused. She barely finds time to play once a week, yet she's performing at a level most players dream of." Caitlin Clark wasn't just playing golf. She was reshaping it, proving that true greatness has no boundaries and no limits, no matter the arena. The transformation Caitlin Clark is driving in modern sports culture is nothing short of remarkable. Her seamless shift from dominating basketball courts to mastering golf courses has challenged one of the longest-standing beliefs in athletics, that athletes should specialize in just one sport. Instead, Caitlin is proving that true greatness thrives in versatility, and that passion, discipline, and focus can transcend any boundary. As one commentator put it, "At the end of the day, this is huge for women's sports." Caitlin's love for the game of golf is bringing fresh attention, energy, and excitement to every corner of women's athletics. And that's exactly what's happening. Her journey is inspiring a new generation of athletes to take risks, explore new arenas, and embrace challenges beyond their comfort zones. Caitlin Clark has become the symbol of what happens when an athlete refuses to be boxed in. Her decision to play golf on such a global stage has shown millions of young dreamers that they too can chase multiple passions and discover hidden talents. Sports analysts often point out that while many great college players have come and gone, none have captured the world imagination quite like Caitlin. Her golf achievements have elevated her beyond basketball fame, turning her into a cross-sport icon. As her golf career continued to make headlines, Caitlin's influence became even more profound. She wasn't just adding another accomplishment to her resume. She was reshaping the conversation about what athletic excellence really means. Her highlights weren't just records. They were milestones in a broader cultural shift. They showed that sports could be fluid, creative, and boundless. Each round she played displayed sharper technique, deeper concentration, and genuine love for learning the nuances of a sport that values patience and precision. Her growth was astonishing, the kind of progress that takes others years to achieve. Fans and analysts alike were captivated by her focus, control, and relentless dedication to improvement. When asked about her approach, Caitlin humbly shared, "I don't play golf for a living. I just try to enjoy the experience. So many people would love to be in my position, to hit even one shot in a tournament like this. So I remind myself to take it all in and never take these moments for granted." That attitude perfectly sums up her story, a mix of humility, hard work, and perspective. Caitlin Clark isn't just breaking records. She's redefining what's possible for athletes everywhere and reminding the world that the greatest players aren't confined to one game. They create their own. Caitlin Clark's incredible rise in golf wasn't just about raw athletic skill. It was a powerful reflection of her mental strength, composure, and relentless drive. Her success highlighted the same unshakable toughness she's known for on the basketball court. Golf, after all, demands a completely different mindset. Laser-sharp focus, emotional control, and the ability to stay calm under pressure. Yet Caitlin handled it with remarkable ease, impressing both fans and professionals who couldn't believe how quickly she adapted to the game's mental challenges. With each tournament, Caitlin wasn't merely participating. She was proving a larger point. She showed that mastering one sport doesn't confine an athlete's potential, but instead builds the mindset to conquer new arenas. Her performances became symbolic, moments that celebrated resilience, versatility, and a never-ending hunger to grow. Many praised her attitude, saying, "Caitlin's doing the right thing. She's rising above the noise and staying focused on what matters, the game." That focus is what made her Rookie of the Year in basketball and is now fueling her success in golf. She ignores the outside distractions and channels her energy into performance, not politics. But Caitlin's influence stretched even further. She began to reshape golf's culture itself, a sport often viewed as traditional and slow to embrace newcomers. Her electric presence brought unpredictability, passion, and youthfulness to a game that had long needed a spark. Suddenly, fans who had never cared about golf were watching every highlight, captivated by her fearless approach and effortless skill. Caitlin Clark wasn't just playing golf. She was redefining it, showing that the sport could be thrilling, modern, and full of surprises. Through her focus, adaptability, and grace under pressure, she reminded everyone that true greatness isn't limited by the sport you play. It's defined by the mindset you bring to it.